So apparently there's going to be a major announcement when it comes to Zebec. Nothing I say is financial advice, but they did announce recently how there was going to be a major ecosystem partnership announcement that was going to be happening on March 19th. So it's very close at this point. Keep in mind, this may have happened by the time I upload this video, but in case it doesn't, I still find this to be pretty cool. However, they say that, and I quote them, right? One of the most anticipated ecosystem partnerships and global payment integrations by the Zebec community is almost here. They say that the wait is almost over, and again, this new product is going to be announced on March 19th. I think it's pretty cool. The reason why, even though I don't know what it is it just kind of feels like me back in the day waiting to open a Christmas present, right? I mean, do I know what it is? No, but I sure hope it's something cool. I hope it's an Xbox or something, especially back in the day. As of right now, I don't play, video games anymore, but I'm saying, at least I find this to be pretty interesting. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. A little bit of a teaser in this one, right? I mean, they don't really say what it is, but I do like the attention that this post has been getting recently because in a very short amount of time, this post has already had over 400 likes, basically. Or should I say 400 hearts, right? So yeah, I do find this to be pretty interesting. What could this be? I mean, when I see the comments, some people say that they hope it's Ripple. Who knows at this point? I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities, but I'm just saying. Some people even are saying Axelar, which is a competitor, I would say, to Polkadot in a sense, even though it's way smaller. So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities here, but if it's Ripple, that'd be pretty fantastic. If it's Axelar, I think it's pretty awesome. However, also on top of that as well, does anyone remember when it comes to the Zebec Super App roadmap that they posted not too long ago? Again, does anyone remember what was there? They made a very small image, but there was a picture of the logo of Stellar, and I also saw, the XRP logo there. Now again, this could maybe leave some clues here. Would that be the case? I mean, again, I don't know, right? I don't know anything as of right now. They haven't announced it, and I'm not a part of their team, so how would I know? But this could maybe be a clue, maybe hypothetically, in my opinion. Again, some people out there are saying Ripple and all this. If it is, that'd be pretty awesome, but only time will tell. I mean, I can't do anything about this, right? The only thing I can do as of right now is actually just wait. However, the way to take a look at it as well is this. If Zebec could actually pull off something that impressive, that really sets the tone in my opinion, because as of right now, people like to say it's still, in XDC's shadow, right? In a sense where they think that XDC is just a better version of Zebec, and as of right now, Zebec has really nothing to kind of put it over the top when it compared to even its closest competitor, which is called Onyx. A lot of people still kind of view Zebec and Onyx in the same stratosphere, but then they view XDC in a different level. So Zebec hasn't really been able to kind of definitively break out of that stratosphere that it is against when compared to Onyx. It hasn't really been able to reach that XDC type of level yet, fundamentally. Could this be the defining thing that puts it over the top, basically? We'll wait and see. But it wouldn't surprise me because, again, Zebec does not have a track record of kind of making random statements and then not really following through with it in terms of announcements, right? So we'll wait and see. I'm pretty excited nonetheless. And, when people like to tell me, oh, Zebec's not doing anything, I think this is clear evidence that they're actually doing something. And actually, I mentioned in one of my previous videos that when it comes to Zebec, I was kind of assuming that even if they do work on things behind the scenes, they don't always just announce it all the time. Sometimes they can't, right? Contractually, or maybe they have some sort of agreement, they can't just always announce that in some cases. So I think this, if anything, shows that they're working on things behind the scenes. This is just the way to take a look at it. So personally, as of right now, I'm still waiting when it comes to ZBCN, but dollar cost averaging once a month is what I do. That's the routine right there for me. That's the standard. That's the way to take a look at it. I mean, I don't have to do that though, but I like to do it anyways because it's something I voluntarily want to do. I still like the project overall, and especially seeing something like this, again, the planned announcement that they're going to be having, I'm really looking forward to that. But of course, I'll have to wait, right? But the good thing is, again, I don't have to wait like a week or something like that. I don't have to. supposedly going to be coming on March 19th. So I do find this to be pretty awesome. But again, I just want to clarify that maybe by the time I upload this video, this already happened or they already announced it. But yeah, in case it doesn't, I still think it's pretty cool. And also on top of that, if they do announce it, I'll be sure to make a reaction video when it comes to that, because again, I'll kind of break down maybe what I think about it and just what I could feel like the impact would be when it comes to Zebec moving forward if they actually do announce it, which supposedly they're going to be announcing it very soon. However, here's the thing. Of course, all of this, people like to say, is completely irrelevant because they say that, again, ZBCN is down by quite a lot, still around 50 times lower than 10 cents. They say it's around 2.5 times lower than around a 500 million market cap, which we did see a couple times actually ZBCN reach back in 2025. Yes, that's true, but isn't that actually a good thing? Now, this may sound kind of counterintuitive, but personally for me, why do I think it's a good thing? Because I feel like Zebec is attempting to do a lot more things fundamentally, yet the charts are low. Imagine if something became better, yet it became cheaper. I mean, that logic in real life sometimes doesn't really apply, right? But sometimes within this space, I kind of do see that. Like for instance, I see some projects becoming fundamentally better, yet the charts became cheaper. Which, again, may sound kind of counterintuitive, but I do see that sometimes. Like for instance, Bitcoin had a pullback to around 70 grand, right? From over 100 grand. But the thing is, did anything really become so bad when it comes to it? No, I don't think so. I mean, the maximum supply is still 21 million. A lot of enterprises still believe in that, so what bad thing happened? The sentiment changed. And I think sometimes, the same case applies here. In which case, yes, Zebec, I felt like nothing bad happened to it. If anything, I felt like it improved, yet the charts are lower. But imagine, right? If this was like real estate, or let's say it's like a different market sector, like a lot of people would already find that to be pretty cool. Imagine if a property became better, yet there was a bigger discount. I highly doubt a lot of people would complain. But sometimes within this space, people don't really think about it that way. They think that if a project is going down in terms of the charts, that means it automatically became bad. But I sometimes don't agree with that in every single case, because when I take a look at Zebec, I just don't see that personally for me. Now, I'm not telling anyone to do anything, but that's just the way my mindset works when it comes to this. I just want to clarify for the third time in this video that maybe this announcement would have already happened by the time I upload this video, but nonetheless, I can't deny that I'm a little bit excited. Again, it's kind of like me waiting for a Christmas present back in the day. I hope it's something cool, but I don't know what it is until I open it. So we have to wait until March 19th to quote unquote open it, right? In this case, we can't really open anything physically or even in any way, but it's just a figure of speech where they are going to plan to announce the partnership, so to speak. So it's kind of like metaphorically opening a Christmas present for me back in the day. But yeah, besides that point, probably not the best analogy, but yeah, that's just kind of the way I take a look at it. So I'll be sure to make an updated video after the announcement again, because I'm a little bit curious as well. So I want to give my thoughts on it after they do announce it, hopefully. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a very nice day. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.